Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to keep on analyzing the video, the scene from The Office, learning with Kevin's mistakes. So without further ado, let's dive in. So I'm gonna play the video, and in here, I'm gonna do it a little different than last time. I am going to only type what Kevin says that is wrong, and then we are going to correct it together. Ready? So I'm going to play this part of the video.
Kevin, I appreciate what you're trying to do.
So to appreciate is to be thankful for something. I'm thankful for what you're trying to do.
Thank.
And then he says, thank. That is incorrect. We should say thanks, or thank you.
Here we have a word code, the same way we have a dress code.
He says we have a word code the same way we have a dress code. A dress code is whenever a company, a place tells you what you have to wear. He's making a comparison between both of them. So same way we have a dress code, a list of things that we need to dress and avoid dressing, we also have a certain way that we have to speak.
And what we're talking about is basically the speech equivalent to just wearing underpants.
So the speech equivalent, the same thing as wearing underpants, and that is the garments you wear underneath your clothes, say the bra or the pennies. So underwear, it goes beneath your regular clothes.
Sometimes words you need use.
Okay, so now he's going to try to imitate Kevin's way of talking. Sometimes words we need use. We need for talk. I've watched so many times that I think I memorized the lines.
Sometimes words you need use, but need for talk.
But save time.
And then he says, but save time. So sometimes words that we don't need to use, we need for talking. That's what he meant. So there are some words in English that we don't need it to use, but we need it when we talk, just because that's how English goes. And then Kevin says, but save time. But, and then we need a subject because otherwise it's a fragment, it. And then because we're using it and it's the present tense, we are going to say saves time. But it saves time.
More success.
Does it?
But it saves time. And then he says more success. The sentences don't connect to each other, and we have to correct it in a way that they do connect to each other. So we can say, but it saves time, and that leads to more success. Because more time you have, you can work more and then have more success. I think that's the mentality that he's trying to share.
Does it save time though? Because we've been here for about an hour.
No me fault.
No me fault. So the other guy said, does it save time? Really? Because we'd have been here in this meeting for 1 hour. So when I say it slower so you might understand better. As when he's saying his normal speech pace, and that might be a little harder. So let's see.
Does it save time though? Because we've been here for about an hour.
Does it save time though? Does it save time though? So does it save time though going against what he said, because we've been here for at least 1 hour. And then Kevin says, no me fault. So again, we do need a subject. So it is not my fault. So I have the subject, I have a verb, and then because I'm making my sentence negative, I need not. And then whose fault? I need a possessive here, my fault.
No me fault.
Kevin, at most you're saving a microscopic amount of time.
Many small time make big time.
Okay, so he said, many small time make big time. And this one is kind of hard to understand. So many small times, or many of those, how can we say that? Many small amount of time add up to a lot of time. Maybe that'll be better. So he's trying to say, you know, when you get those small microscopic time that you're saving and then you add them up, it will add up to a lot of time. Making these mistakes and saving time, this microscopic amount of time, at the end will be a huge amount of time that he had saved by missing out some words, omitting some words.
And what are you going to do with all this time?
Sea World.
Kevin,
Okay, then he said, "Sea world." And then here, it's when the confusion really starts. So let's see.
Kevin, you can't possibly save enough time to see the world.
Kevin, are you saying see the world or sea world?
So he's like, are you saying that you want to see the world or you want to go to the Sea World, which is an aquatic park where you can see sea animals? So Sea World is the place where you go to see the animals. It's an aquatic park. See the world is to travel around and see what's there. So there is a difference. And then by just saying see world, kind of difficult and confusing to know if you're saying go see the world or go to the sea world.
Sea World. Oceans. Fish. Jump.
Okay.
China.
No, see? Right there. That's the problem with your method, because I still don't know if you're saying sea world or see the world, and it's taken a lot of time to explain it.
Fine. I'll talk normally.
So now he gave up, right? Because they're just complaining too much. And I do agree with the other guy. Like, it doesn't really make sense because it leaves a lot of room for questions, a lot of room for not knowing what he said and just wondering and guessing. So, and he knows how to speak correctly. He's just choosing not to. And I think that takes more effort.
When me president, they see. They see.
He said, when me president, they see. They see. So he meant when I become the president, they will see. So when I become the president, they will see. They will see. And that's it. I think we learned with Kevin's mistakes, and I think you also had a pretty good idea of what not to do. So not missing out the subject, not missing out the prepositions, using the correct I or me just to convey the idea that you want. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know, it's a guessing game, and that takes a lot of time and energy. And not everyone wants to do that. It's very annoying. So whenever you're talking to someone, you're just trying to speak as correctly as you can so the other person doesn't feel frustrated having to guess everything you're trying to say. So that's really important. That's the message from this video. We can learn from each other's mistakes, and whenever we are editing others' mistakes, correcting mistakes, I feel that that is a nice way of seeing why there was a mistake and how it impacted the understanding and how to correct it. So when you're studying, I highly suggest that you record yourself and then you go back and rewatch it and correct yourself. That way you can learn with your own mistakes. That's the beauty of life. Making mistakes, it's normal. I encourage you to make mistakes, but learning with them, that is beautiful. Learning with mistakes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I'm also on Instagram. You can check on the box down below all of my links. I'm on a podcast, and I also have conversation classes in group that you can chip in. You can participate by just paying $5. That's it. So I hope to see you next. Big kisses. Bye-bye.